It's Thursday, September 27th, and here's what you guys are going to be doing today. So make sure that after you watch this video, you look over the agenda that's underneath of this video so you have an idea about what you're supposed to do today. You can always go back to the agenda to see, okay, now I'm done with this, what do I do next? Okay, so make sure you're keeping track of all the things that you're supposed to do. Today is Thursday, that means that the homework is due, so make sure that you are turning in your homework to the substitute so that I can grade it over the weekend. Okay. What you're going to do is to watch a video when you go into the Activity 5 Bouncing Golf Balls folder. You're going to watch a video on kind of like an overview about what the lab is. Okay, so that'll be an overview of the lab that you're going to watch. The second thing that you're going to do in your journal, you're going to copy down the name and the essential question for Activity 5. Okay, so on a fresh new page in your journal, just write down the essential questions for Activity 5. Then underneath of that, there's going to be a data table. So in Schoology, underneath the essential question, there's a data table. So you're going to click on that. I have the data table in Schoology. You're going to make the exact same thing, exactly like you see it, just copy it down and put it into your journal. So that way, when you go to collect data, you have a data table to put everything on. To do the lab, I made another video about how to do the lab, and there's also written instructions, okay? So nobody should be doing the lab improperly because I have all of the directions there, okay? So after the data table, you're watching the video, you're reading the instructions on how to do the lab. Okay, then you and your group are going to conduct the lab. You're going to gather data. It will probably only take you like 5 minutes. It's a really quick lab. And remember that meter sticks are used for measurements. They are not used as weapons to hit people with. Okay, so make sure that you're conducting yourselves in a proper manner for labs. Okay, after you're done collecting data, you have to figure out what it all means. And I have another video that talks about what the energy is like, why we were doing this lab in the first place. I think it's about 7 minutes long. It's a little bit long, but you really want to make sure that you listen to it for the lab to make sense. Okay, so definitely watch that video. If you have to watch it twice, if you have to rewind and watch a part again, then that's the great part about a video. You can do that. Okay, so you really want to make sure that you pay attention during that video because there's a lot of new words, a lot of new concepts in there that can be confusing if you're not focused on that video. After you're done with that, after you watch the video about what it all means, the substitute is going to pass out a reading, and there's only 2 questions, okay? So you're going to answer the 2 questions and highlight where you found the answers, just like we do in class. Now, when you're done with the reading, then this can be glued into your journal, okay? So after the lab, after the video, you're doing the reading and gluing it into your journal, okay? After that, there is some vocabulary words that I want you guys to write down. There's 2 of them. It's new types of energy that you're going to put into your journal. Okay, so on a new page after the reading, I want you to copy down the vocab and then highlight the words so that they're easy to be found. Okay, so today is jam-packed. There's a lot going on. That means that you guys need to focus and really do your work and make sure that you're not goofing off. Okay.